Welcome. My name is Erica, and this is a meditation and yoga practice with rituals to help you through the busy season, to clear some space, and to lead you into your heart. One of the things that I love to do when coming out of the colder, darker days and into my home is to light a candle. And this is a special candle that will have a little surprise if you stick around for the end of the practice. And today we have Palo Santo, which is a wood from South America that's used in ceremonies. And just lighting a little bit of this incense helps us transition from the busyness of our day into the slower moments on our mat. You can just take a few rounds of inhale, and already my heart's starting to slow down. And with that, let's begin our practice today. Let's begin. First, find a comfortable seat, crossing your shins, and close the eyes, palms facing down on the knees. Get spacious inside. And slow down the breathing. Good. Inhaling for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. One round on your own. As the exhale leaves the body, pull the navel up and in. We're clearing some space to slow down today. And then when you're ready, just gently open the eyes. And we're going to place the hands on the shoulders, lift the elbows, heart level. So this will expand the lungs, it'll boost our immune system. And we begin by inhaling, twisting to the left, and exhale, twist to the right. In, X, in, X. Good, and so keep consistent, even if your pace is faster or slower than mine. Find something that's authentic and true to wherever you are mentally, emotionally, physically. We're going to go for a few more rounds. If you feel dizzy at all, you can always keep the head stable and just isolate the movement to the upper chest. If you're feeling any sort of side stitch or runner's cramp, as they call, in the chest or in the lungs, just slow down, keep your practice nice and friendly today, and then join back in whenever you're ready. Going for 3, 2, 1. On the inhale, come to center. Keep the eyes closed. Take a big breath in through the nose. Hold the breath at the top of the inhale. Lift the pelvic floor, lift the diaphragm, let the chin slightly drop in. Keep the crown of the head open and rising. Good. On the exhale, lower the hands down towards the knees, palms facing up, index finger and thumb together. And clear some space for you. So it's normal to feel a lot of energy here. We're trying to charge the heart center. We're clearing some space for ourselves. And we're learning how to slow down. Good. Inhaling for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Use this exhale for 6, 5. Good. Clearing any density, any stress. Last little bit of breath comes out, and then one more time, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and just bring the hands together at the heart center. And just witness this moment for you. Getting quiet and still. And if there is any place where you would like to add a prayer, particularly around the area of the heart, any place where you'd like to slow down and generate more energy, more focus, more love, go ahead and name that for yourself now. Whatever it is, just make it conscious. And we're going to open the heart with the sound of A. So each chakra has a sound, and the heart has the sound of A. And just a light whisper, searching more for the vibrations and the energy that it radiates in the body more than about the sound. So inhaling deep. And gently open the eyes. We're going to walk the hands forward. Good. So you'll isometrically draw the hands back and energetically traject the heart forward. Chin slightly in towards the chest. And as you press firmly into the earth, both sit bones root evenly. And with the lips closed, deep, powerful breath. And then on the last inhale, let's do this together. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Just pause at the top, open the heart. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So clearing that time and that space to just be with whatever is most relevant for you right now. And then bringing the heart into the conversation. Big lift in the chest. Shoulders are back and down, and you'll feel the very bottom tips of your shoulder blade pressing into the back of the heart. And we'll take a breath here, inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 6. Without losing that buoyancy in the chest, just send any density, any nugget around the heart down deep into the earth. Draw in a deep breath into the heart, and then exhale, emanate out from the heart. Good. We'll open the eyes and take the shin, the less dominant shin, and bring it forward, and we'll do the same thing. Right? So breaking habits today, learning how to properly care for ourselves, carve out a little time for ourselves, and open the heart. Good. Exhale, bowing in. So the sit bones root evenly. Good. And we'll breathe together. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Just focus on the heart chakra and traject that energy out. And then exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So stay connected to your heart as much as you can. Coming up, and we'll transition into downward facing dog. Good. So fingers spread wide, rooting through the index finger and thumb. We'll tuck the toes and lift the hips up and back. Good. You can pedal the legs. Good. Corkscrew the arms down the back. And then let the heart melt softly to the earth. You put a slight bend in the knees. And breathe into the back of the belly. Good. Let's take 2 breaths together. Inhaling deep for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale complete for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. One more time. Inhaling
For the count of 4, your shoulder blades are moving towards your hip. Your heart is moving towards your hands. Good. On the exhale, for the count of 6, just slightly bend the knees to open up the low back. And using the strength of your arms to press your hips high. Good. And as you breathe in, soften the organs. Good. Reach the heart over the fingers, and we're going to come into pigeon pose. The right knee towards the right wrist. And this doesn't have to be your deepest pigeon. Right, so we're still warming the body up. So if you need to shift to the right, or if you want to put a blanket underneath the right hip to prop you up, take this time to really support yourself. Otherwise, we're going to look back and press through the back left heel. And rather than folding down, we're going to focus on expansion. Fingertips on either side of the hips, and press down into the earth in a way that lifts the heart. So this can be very energizing, which is good during the winter months where we start to slow down and we become a little bit unmotivated. And this is a really beautiful way to bring the virtues of the heart to the surface. So as you close the eyes, revel in compassion. Generate acceptance. And really commit your perspective to seeing the beauty in all things. So these are all practices of the heart, which really match the season of giving, the season of receiving. And when you feel complete, we'll just shift the hip to the right and bring the soles of the feet together for a Baddha Konasana. So forward folds are really good for turning and directing our energy into our guidance system. And if you have a bolster or a pillow, you're invited to bring that. So when you look down at the legs, you should see a diamond. And we'll lift the fleshy part of our sit bones, right, to find that external rotation and open up the low back. And a couple of options, you can place the palms underneath the shins and come all the way down to rest the forehead. But if that's not available for you today, then just find the hands resting easy on the knees and find more of a C curve in the spine, chin in towards the chest. And you may find that after a few rounds of breath, the body begins to respond, and you might even inch a little bit closer to the bolster. And we'll breathe together for the inhale of 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. On your inhale, slowly start to come up. So, slow, conscious movements. And we'll shift the bolster back and come into pigeon pose, second side. Good. So you might notice a difference on left or right side. Right? So find your balance once again, whether you need to put a blanket or a bolster underneath the sit bones. And then look back and press firmly through the right heel, toes are tucked. And this is a more active pigeon, right, to stimulate the meridians of the heart. Good. And then just close your eyes and float your gaze into the space. So what we're learning to do in this posture is keep a lifted heart, learning to think with the heart, act with the heart, which can be challenging at first, but is definitely worth it. And this ability to turn into this space is not renouncing the world and meditating all day. It's just being able to clear and slow down and usher in some elegance between your thoughts, between your words. And you'll know you're tapping into this space when you feel a sense of warmth and maybe even a softening of the facial expressions. And good. One breath together, inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. When you're ready, slowly blink the eyes open. Place the hands back onto the mat, downward facing dog. Good. And coming full circle. So just notice what's shifted and changed for you already. Good. Corkscrewing the arms down the back. We're strengthening the legs and keeping the internal organs soft. Good. When you're ready, coming down towards your knees. Good. And we're going to place our hands on the low belly for a short, brief meditation. And let the belly hang out, big Buddha belly. And this creates intimacy with ourselves, depth in the breathing. And then gently bring the palms facing in to the low back, right where the kidneys are located. And breathe a downward energy here. So learning to become less reactive. Big breath in, back body bright and full. Good, and one more breath here just to clear the space. And we'll open the eyes. Good. And so with the candle, you'll want to blow the candle out. And these practices on the mat, right, they reflect to our self-care in our everyday lives. And this candle, now heated by the light, has been melted into a nice moisturizing oil. And I've got a lot of practices of just standing in front of the mirror, sending love into my body, massaging oil into my skin. This has taught me a lot about what it means to be tender with ourselves, particularly if you're cold and fatigued with the winter months. So this is one of the ways that we learn to take care of ourselves. And just breathing the sense in. And we can close this simple but profound practice just by bringing the hands together in front of the heart. Take this moment to be proud of yourself. It takes a lot to let go of the to-do list and the busyness, to really have the sincere, genuine need to take care of yourself. And as you breathe deeply into the body, just leave that imprint in so that the next time you're feeling rushed or overwhelmed, you have a direct pathway in. We'll bring the thumbs to the third eye, indicating our desire for clear and loving thoughts. Our thumbs to the lips, indicating our desire for clear and loving words. And our thumbs to our hearts, indicating our desire for clear and loving intentions. Thank you for joining me, and namaste.